before I recorded this video, I felt kind of crazy thinking about my future in human life. We're too small in this universe, and I don't see the point of anything at all. I just, I wouldn't say that it is a nihilistic moment because I was reading, what is the name of the book? Republic, yeah, of Plato, if I remember correctly. I just started reading it. I no longer wish for things to change, and I choose to embrace it. Modern culture engenders chronic insecurity, like you see Clive, right? You know, he's quite insecure and with looks maxing stuff, it makes people want to look better or aka ascend in his terms, which is not wrong. I think it is in fact even great for society that they want to improve themselves because they would start going to the gym, start taking care of their skin, eat healthier. But we need to draw the line whether it is in the healthy zone or when it is too extreme. That is where I think it goes quite dark, and mainly men, I would say that they would do anything to ascend, to look better, to attract women mainly, which is quite pointless. I don't see the point of doing that because, of course, you would get fame, maybe wealth along the way. Because undeniably, when you look good, people would just want to see you. It is the same way with like animals. They are just like the same, including us. We are all animals, right? But people want to see butterflies rather than spiders. Morality is based on aesthetics. Nothing is objective. I think I just have to live in this world. And in order to live peacefully, I just need to be able to be independent. Because if you're not, then you need to stay in a group and rely on people, even if you don't like them, which is a part that I don't want and I don't like at all. Usually, it would be like that when you are weak or you are not able to stand on your own. That's why you need to cultivate skills and mindset. When you see through the illusion how fake people are, they talk to you nicely, but then you would hear from someone that they say some nasty thing about you, and you have to pretend that you don't know that they said something negatively about you when you were talking to them again. We live in a deceptive world where wearing masks is more preferred. Authenticity is demonized. People don't want you to be your authentic self. They would despise you because you would start say something that they don't want to hear or expose their flaws, or stagnation. When you thrive, notice something. People wouldn't want to be around you, or they would say something like, slow down, man, you're too serious. When you are thriving, it mirrors their stagnation. They know that they can do the same. When you're trying to improve yourself, they know that they can do it too, but they just don't want to. It requires effort and time. That's why modern people, they're addicted to scrolling. It is easier and they can just scroll anytime they want. People wouldn't want to see you thrive because nobody likes it when you are better than them. They would feel envious. Don't care about those noises. It doesn't matter at the end of the day. At some point, you and them will part. They're not gonna support you forever, except they are the real ones, like your best friend, for example. Sometimes I'm being honest. In my mind, it just went crazy when I think about how absurd the modern world is. However, I cannot change anything. People who are higher ups, none of them seem to be qualified to govern us at all. Usually, when they do something, it is for their own good, for their own benefit. Of course, there are going to be some policies that benefit us as citizens. To me, it is just more of a byproduct rather than a direct consequence. You shouldn't rely on anyone at all, not government, not your parents, not your sibling, not your friends. I said it before that we are forced to be the best at everything nowadays. Not because we want to, not because we just want to show our superiority. Rather, the world forces us to be strong. Otherwise, we wouldn't be able to survive in this cruel world. You would see that some graduates, they applied for 100 jobs and then they still couldn't find any job at all. Like those companies, they don't accept new graduates. That's crazy. Graduated from university expecting to have a stable job, but none accepted you. Wow. It really is crazy when you think about it. However, as I said, the only thing that we can do is embrace it, whatever it is. What we can control is our own actions, emotions. We cannot change external outcomes. If we often try to better ourselves, at least we would have some developmental ages more than others. That's what I believe. And I think it is true. Learn something that would likely to benefit your future, not something that many people told you to, even if they have good intentions to you. The only person that knows you best is you. You know it. If somebody suggests you to do something to improve yourself, it is good, but then don't forget to ask yourself whether is that what you actually want. If you were to adopt someone's suggestion and you were to walk on that path, and if it doesn't work, it will kind of be a waste because you already walked on it for a while. And then you look back, you realize that this is not my path. I don't want you to go quite far and regret it, which is why I often emphasize in my video that you should know yourself and understand yourself from the core, not just superficially. Anyone can say anything about themselves superficially. I myself, I often read, I don't socialize. I can always say that about myself, but what are the reasons of my conduct underneath it? This is what I want you guys to understand. Why you are doing what you are doing. Does it actually matter? Take some time to think about it. I recommend you to take a walk. It is really good. Nature, he often does that also. It provokes some new ideas when there's no distraction, no noise, no people, just you in your own head. It is kind of fun, not gonna lie. I love it. After that, when you understand yourself, you would definitely have to quit some negative habits or something that you deem as unnecessary or just impulse. In order to grow, you need to sacrifice a lot. It is a part of self-improvement journey. That is what I learned. I think it is quite long for this video already. Pretty much yapping. I like the nature. I think you can hear birds are singing. I'm going to train now, and I hope you guys like this video. Thanks a lot for watching. I appreciate all of the support. Even if you just watch until here, I appreciate it so much. Stressing about the absurdity of modern world wouldn't benefit us at all. You just live your life and experience whatever that you want to do or have. That's it. See you in the next one.